Hey, what's going on, fam? Welcome to the FOMO channel. I am Mr. FOMO himself. Today, we're going to be talking about the bank runs and what's currently happening in the market. The banks, as we know, are just flopping over one after the other. Now, it all started, if you guys are aware of this, it all started with SVB, Silicon Valley Bank. Customers started frantically pulling the money out from the California-based lender before US regulators kind of intervened to take control. But the collapse, what it did was it panicked the market. It kind of just it's piling pain on weaker financial institutions, including people like myself, to be honest. And it just became this huge roller coaster. The roller coasters go up and down, but this one here just continued going down. What had happened with all of that, though, is crypto decided to take the other way, the road, the highway. So if you can look at the crypto chart over here, you can see that this is the daily chart, by the way, guys. You can see that there was money going down with all the FOMO news and all this sort of stuff, but the rates hike and all that. There's still news coming out today as well, just to make sure the U.S. Federal Deposit Insurance to control SVB, Silicon Valley Bank, and everyone just decided the money flow became, as you can see the last few days over here, just down over here, you can see my cursor. I will get a spotter cursor for you guys just to make this a little bit easier as well. So everyone decided to just pile their money into crypto, and we've got this huge buy signal over here. Now these signals here, guys, I'll talk more about them in another video, but they're kind of like right but wrong. You have to be super careful. If you want to play the long-term game, some of the signals are definitely worth the value. I don't really utilize them, but I utilize a whole bunch of signals on a back-to-back basis myself. So the other big news, if you guys didn't know this, is the big UBS is closing in on buying, or due to buy fellow Swiss bank Credit Suisse, which is one of the biggest banks to go under. Now, this really should, puts everyone's faith into the system, like puts it to the test, right? Now, is the system good? Is the system bad? Swiss Bank, UBS they're closing on a deal. That's not my understanding of it. That's what I read this morning. Let me know in the comments what you guys think as well, what this has done for you guys. Now, crypto was designed for specifically, like this was the reason crypto was designed, is so that these big banks, they don't run away with your money. You know what I mean? Like all these banks, if you notice, this is the second or third time around that this is happening, and the government steps in and they're like, hey, you know what we're going to do? We're going to bail you guys out. Now, if you understand, in crypto, we have the FTX Saga with Sam Bankman-Fried, and yeah, sure, he stole the money. There's without a doubt. I know all this is up at court at the moment, and we don't even know if he's going to go to jail. However, that being said, like, no one bailed anyone. No government wasn't willing to stay in and say, hey, your deposits and money in FTX is safe. We will pay that out. For the older Americans anyway. I lost a lot in the FTX one, guys. I lost just over 200 and something AVAX that was sitting there, and I also had a lot of other coins there as well, besides earning the beautiful 8% per day, and I got conned into it. So yeah, I'm one of those guys who got conned really hard into it. So that being said, like with the banks, it's totally different. Like since security and everyone's into it, they're like, hey, we'll come and we'll save you. Credit Suisse. Just so you know, yeah, how big Credit Suisse is. They are 50,000 employees. At the end of 2022, and they posted a loss of $7.9 billion last year. Now, if you're a crypto company or your company in general posting those kind of losses, surely there's a big factor on your balance sheet, right? You'd have to have a look at, UBS themselves, they're the big boys, They posted a profit of 7.6 billion last year. And they're probably going to be the ones with 74,000 employees worldwide. They'll be the ones taking over this one at the moment. I imagine they'll take over Credit Suisse as well. So all the banks are closing. More money's coming into crypto. I'm pretty bullish about it. I think 30,000 is a realistic endeavor for us. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Please don't treat this as financial advice. This is based on research, based on the information that's available to me at the moment. And we also have a beautiful group at the moment. If you guys haven't checked us out, do check out the FOMO group. We do put up all our trades over here, wins and losses. Look, to be profitable, I worked it out. We need to make. No one's going to be able to do this 100% calls. It's not possible. We do stocks and crypto as well, because do have a stock guy on board who is very, very good at making these calls. But the calls, like if you hit your stop losses at least like 3 out of 5 times, let's say, and the two that do come through, so your 40% is, you should be, and they hit all the targets, you should actually be making money regardless. Now, if you want to join the channel, you want to join there on our Telegram group, you're more than welcome. I've just started it. I deleted the old Telegram group. I don't have anything to do with DeFi at the moment. I won't be doing DeFi at all. I'm just focusing purely on trading and purely on these kind of things and providing calls for people. I'm pretty bullish on Kava at the moment. If you guys want to know what Kava is, this is the coin. The Kava coin, let's have a look at that. I'm on Bybit, so I usually look at the Bybit one. You can see it's a beautiful buy signal right here on a daily. Still above the thing. Kind of flattened out a little bit, which isn't great, but hey, so is life. We can't win them all, right? It's flattened out a little bit, but it's still above. And I think if you go into the charts, so I like to look at the dailies. I like to play the longer term game, guys. I don't like to play the short term games. And I like to see where I'm placed as well. So I think this is going to definitely trend upwards, and play the long term game, and hopefully we've got all the stop losses and everything in the group as well. Take profits as well. So if you're new, you're more than welcome to join our group. I'll post a link to my personal channel, and then what you can do is you can just contact me through there, and I'll add you to the group. We're only 17 members to 20 members strong at the moment, but we're growing as we go along. Once again, I just want to say, guys, for the FOMO channel as well, I really do appreciate the views. I know the views have gone down quite dramatically. I really do appreciate it, and the comments. You guys are the ones helping me to grow this channel, and I hope you guys can continuously help me to grow this into something bigger as we continue upwards on the trading things. And it is a really, really big thing for me that the problem with the banks, but this is where we're at anyway. Anyway, that's all from me at the moment. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Peace.